Hi, I'm Audrey.
And I'm Treasure, and this is
The ChinaDollConspiracy.
Today we'll be talking about some of our fashion don'ts. To see our fashion do's, go to YouTube at The ChinaDollConspiracy, and you will definitely get to see all the things that we find are a must in fashion. So let's get started.
Okay, one fashion don't for me is creepers. I don't know who came up with the idea to make a platform sneaker, but it wasn't a good one. They're ugly and uncomfortable and expensive. I can't find any good thing about creepers.
Okay, this one of my fashion don'ts is half up, half down hairstyle. I find that it's something that can sometimes be cute if you do it right. If some people have the messy little bun and then the down and then that's a lot, but sometimes it can be cute. When you just deliberately take a ponytail and then leave it out, it looks lazy, and I have not seen somebody who can pull it off that's over 10 years old so far, so don't do it.
Yeah, also another fashion don't for me is trying to go for like the messy Russell hair look. Like, it kind of looks nice in pictures, but it's one of those things where in real life it just doesn't work. It just looks like you didn't brush your hair that morning, and that's really annoys me. It's like, just run a brush through your hair, put it up in a ponytail. Don't have that whole bedhead thing going on, because it's not cute.
A fashion don't for me has to be when your accessories are not compatible with your clothing. Now, this is something that everybody should have to watch out for, because lately we see places such as H&M, Topshop, American Apparel, they're offering louder accessories, and that's a huge contrast to some of the more loud clothing that's also out nowadays. So I say that if you're going for an outlandish accessory, like something gold or something big, tone down the clothing. Go for something black. Even a simple white is okay, but don't try to mix it up, because usually it just clashes and it doesn't look good.
Yeah. Also, another fashion don't for me, is earrings that are bigger than your ears. I have a general rule: if the earring is bigger than your ears, then don't wear it. It's ugly. It's like, yeah.
Another fashion, huh?
Yeah.
Another fashion don't for me is makeup. Makeup. Especially eyeshadow, because eyeshadow, it can be really tricky sometimes. I prefer that people either have a regimen with their eyeshadow or they look at tutorials. But when you just try to go freehand, it usually doesn't work out.
It's really ugly.
Yeah, you should look at your skin tone, and that's how you should decide what type of palettes you're going to use.
What was one? Oh, like dyeing your hair. It just looks ugly. Especially light colored. You look like you're 80 years old. No, doesn't work. And it makes your hair look really like straw and like dry, and it's just bad. Just go with your natural hair color. It looks good. That's why you have it.
Okay, another fashion don't for me is crop tops. Now, don't get me wrong, I love crop tops, but
You know,
and this might sound kind of shallow, but I must say, I feel like you shouldn't wear crop tops if your body is not in the condition to be wearing a crop top. I think it draws unnecessary attention to that area, and crop tops are a very you should be careful how you wear them, because even I'm in good shape, I still don't like revealing too much of my body at some points.
Because even if you are in good shape, like, there are certain parts of your body where, like, no matter how you show them, it's just not gonna, like, make you look good.
Yeah, it's very risky.
Yeah, and I mean, crop tops with high-waisted stuff, like, that works, or maybe just, like, a little tiny sliver, but not, like, if you're gonna wear a crop top and, like, really, really low pants and, like, this whole thing
Yeah,
is
and
showing.
your stomach is falling over your jeans. That's another one.
Yeah, and like we said, even if you are in good shape, like, your stomach is gonna fall over your jeans. That just is what happens unless you have, like, a 16-pack.
Yeah, okay, so we can move on.
Yeah. Okay, another fashion don't for me is like patterned jeans, like leopard print, checkered, houndstooth. Patterned jeans, they're a fad that just needs to go away. And I don't even know if they ever were a fad. Just all of a sudden people are like, ooh, patterned jeans. No, don't wear them.
Okay, now this is going to be the final one from the both of us. My final one has to be too long of wing eyeliner, okay? I know
Oh,
some people
God.
who can pull this off. I do know a few, but they're very, very rare because some people's eye shapes just don't work with it. Most don't. You have to have a very specific eye shape to draw it even longer than like your longest eyelash.
Even
that's it.
still, if it does work with that, it gives off like a very weird artificial look. Like, oh look, I can take a Sharpie and draw on my face. Like, no.
Yeah.
And then for me, my last one is when people wear like bright red, bright pink, bright orange lipstick. It looks good on models in pictures, but that's because they are models in pictures. So when you do it in real life, you give off this kind of clown persona where it just looks like, oh, look, tomatoes on my lips, it looks cute. It doesn't. I mean, it looks good from far away, so people who wear stage makeup do it, and it looks fine, but when you're actually close up, it just looks bad. I don't know anybody that it actually looks good on.
Okay, so that wraps up our fashion don'ts. And again, check out our fashion do's on YouTube at ChinaDollConspiracy. It will be the very first video that is up. So thanks for watching us. Check us out on Twitter, Blogspot, and again, YouTube. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.